to see that and see how many I can break.
Well, I've got a spare pistol I can give to you. I have two, actually.
Can I ask Aids if there's like a distillery on the ship?
You can ask him.
It's one of the fun chart rolls.
Robot dude. Where are you?
I'm everywhere.
Okay. Where is the distillery?
200 miles past the nearest airlock.
Damn it.
So,
and then it says, guess what? Ask stupid questions, get stupid answers. But if you're trying to separate something, like to distill a liquid, you can probably put it in the fabricator and you might be able to part it that way. The fabricator can do many things.
Well, essentially, I want to take the potato wine and see if somehow I can make it either into X or Ragnar. One of the two.
No, Ragnar is made from a special vegetable that's found on an alien world. And it's a very aridy world.
Does the potato wine have any special boosts?
No, it's just standard alcohol. It's basically think of it as like a space version of vodka.
Well, I will use one of my X's up then for today.
Yep. Think toilet wine, but it's toilet vodka instead.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to... So I will be out of all the good stuff at the end of the 3-day trip.
You could just use the other stuff.
The other stuff's more if you want bonuses in combat. So the potato wine will get you drunk. It's basically vodka.
So, yeah, you're an alcoholic.
That's the thing.
You're not really...
That too, and also for the fact of with the potato wine, I don't have to roll, do I?
Nope. It's just
Okay, so I'll take 3 of those off for all 3 days.
Yep.
But I will try. I have 5 pistols I can tinker around with as spare parts.
Alright.
Oh, and I have a spare sniper rifle too. Oh.
Do you?
I'm gonna take one of the spare sniper rifles and work on that to see if I can up my scope. Like the see-through one.
When did you get a spare sniper rifle? I thought you only had the 2.
I've got 2 of the standard.
Oh, yeah. And then
I've got the 1 bio killer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got the third one, which is sniper and assault rifle. It has like both in one. It's that one alien one.
Yep, the over-under one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got to remember a lot of the things that I give you, guys.
No, it's okay. That's why it's on my sheet.
For. Yeah. You don't need to necessarily remember it unless, it's very important, and then you do. But really, that's on us. So if we forget about something, then that's our fault for forgetting about it.
Yep.
So I am going to take apart one of the sniper rifles and see if I can tinker around more with my X-ray scope.
Yep. Basically, you can break it down into parts and then work on basically making a mod for it. Or upping the mod, basically.
So, modding?
Yep. Yep, modding.
Well, I'm going to do modding for all 3 days.
Okay.
So, pretty much the first day would be modding for the sniper rifle, see if I can up my see-through scope. The other 2 will see if I can upgrade my sidearm.
No problem.
Because I've got 4 spare pistols.
Okay, well, it will take you some time to break them down, so it'll probably take a full day to break all those things down.
Okay. So then 1 day for the sniper, 1 day for the pistol, and that's about it.
Yep. Sounds good.
What do I need to roll for, like, taking it apart?
Just a standard tech roll.
Ooh. Not with my...
No. Modding is for making mods and modifying guns.
Right.
This is actually just disassembling them and taking them apart. It's a fairly easy roll.
If you really want, you can ask me. I have a +5 to it.
Why?
You make them better.
How is that the first can roll?
Yeah, basically you've got broken. You've broken them all of them. Each you'll get 2 broken parts for each pistol, and 3 for the broken rifle.
Okay. Well, at least
In
it gives
fairness,
me parts to work with.
In fairness, that could have been a lot worse. Imagine if that was on some kind of mental resist roll or something.
Well, basically,
Yeah.
they're basically weapon parts, poor quality because they're broken.
Yeah, which is already what I have here. Like, I had a huge stockpile of poor quality parts already.
Yeah.
But I ran out, so there was a 0. So let's see. You said 2 per pistol, 3 per the shot or the rifle. So.
Yep.
8, 11. Okay. Well, it still gives me parts I can work with at least.
Yes. Obviously, you can make better mods with better quality materials. But to roll a 1, that's probably the safest one you've ever rolled.
Unless it's a double 1 on the fun chart.
Well, that's day 1, so.
Actually, a double 1 on the fun chart is basically nothing happens.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's the safest one you can roll.
Oh, yeah, but...
This is very close, though.
Yeah, a 1 on the first 3 parts of the fun chart is probably the best that you can roll. Generally, it's just like you faint for a short time or something along that lines.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm over here looking at a very high, having to have a very high roll to successfully avoid murdering people if I get, or murdering horse people, rather, if I see them.
Yeah, well, Shadow hasn't shown up for like 5 weeks or something now. Oh no, that's
Yeah,
maybe
so.
he hasn't showed up for like 3 weeks, and then he was a non-entity in the other week, and then he was, I don't know what the hell he did in the previous week. I think he just went.
Was that the one where we got the mission?
Yes, I think. Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was when you tried to do your warp maneuver and then you
and we succeeded. Yeah. Jesus Christ, that I think I've irreparably damaged the captain's or the one we picked up, her opinion of my piloting skills with that.
Okay.
Or sanity, rather.
I'll just roll my other 2 days. That's for the sniper.
Yep.
That's not the right roll, is it? No.
Modding stuff. D20 plus 2.
Saving. Is that what it is? Okay, yeah, no, that is the right one then.
I don't know where the spell save
I don't know either.
Because I don't use the term DC for anything.
I know. I don't know why that was there. Oh, why is it to you as well? I am so confused.
I can't see anything. So if you're
it's in yellow. That means
that's why. Okay, well, that's for the sniper.
Yep.
Do I improve it at all?
No, not really. You kind of work that you can actually focus a little easier with it, but other than that, you haven't really been able to mod it. You just kind of fix the adjuster a little bit.
Okay, and that's for the pistol.
Yeah, what's your pistol already set at?
I think it's got a +2.
Okay.
Let me see here.
Increase its range by 5 feet.
Okay, so instead of 30, it's 35?
Yes.
Okay. Or Yeah, 35,
Yeah,
not
it will start
60.
taking aim penalty after 35 instead of after 30.
Okay.
Okay, that is your 3 days. Now, Kamiko, you've been sitting on the lounge and you've been mournful, like happily eyeing off this what appears to be two dragon dildos wrapped around each other.
Okay.
What are you doing for these 3 days?
Well,
Because you just left off with chatting with Leon.
yes. So unless she has anything else, I'll finish off the conversation and I guess ask what she does with the tea once the steam's done.
She basically just reheats it
Oh,
and then just
until it's
inhales
all
more
gone?
of the steam.
Until it's all gone? Okay, I'll leave her to that then. I've got a project from a while back. So remember when I wanted to make a pistol to go with my uniform?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to modify a pistol to fit in with my uniform.
Alrighty.
I have two, so I should be able to hopefully succeed. What's the roll for that, and what will it cost?
Um, well, if you're just trying to do more aesthetic kind of things, it'll just cost probably 2 weapon parts and a day's worth of tinkering.
Okay, I have three and two pistols.
Or you can break down the pistols into parts.
No. I've got 3 weapon parts already. I'm fine for parts.
Okay.
So, is there a roll for this, or?
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be a D20 plus tech. And why isn't anything
Okay.
fucking loading?
So, that's a 20.
Yep, it looks just like you managed to put your little the hammer and sickle on it and all of that fun stuff.
All right. And now, when I need to blend into for communist purposes, there we go. We've got it. We've done it.
Yep.
Great.
Wait a second, freaking! It's not. None of my assets or anything are loading. Something's going on with Roll20 again. Still not fucking loading. Come on. Ah, well, fuck it. I guess that person's just not going to have fucking stats.
So that's the first day, right?
Yep, that's day one.
So we've got 2 more. Do I notice anything with the marker happening on the first day?
Nope. You don't notice anything.
Nothing changes? All right.
Not through your praying to it anyway.
All right. I guess I'll continue to pray to it. I don't really think I have anything else to do much.
Alright.
Do I? Not unless the captain's up for another talk, and I don't really want to think I have anything to say for that.
The captain's been
So
quite antisocial lately. He's basically been spending most of his time in his room, complaining of a headache.
Well, I guess I'll bring him his food then, and that's about all I've got.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, he accepts the food and then he just goes back in and lays down.
Yeah, I think that'll be what I'll do for the next 2 days then. I don't really have anything else to do.
Alrighty. No problem. By the way, Sid, put a 0.1 onto your modding ability.
A 0.1. Okay. So it goes from a 2.5 to a 2.6.
Yep.
Oh wait, actually, no, I do. I would like to continue drone training for the other 2 days.
Alrighty. Give us 2d20s.
Any mods?
No mods.
All right, 11 and 15.
Yeah, you go up 0.3.
All right, I'm at 1.5 out of 5. Great.
Alright. Okay. You get a indicator coming from the cockpit that you'll be exiting warp very soon. So basically, it says take the helm and prepare for exit of warp.
Nothing else happens these 2 days with the marker? All right.
Nope.
That seems a little suspicious, but all right. I wouldn't know that it's suspicious or anything because I'm...
You're brainwashed.
Well, that's a bit of a heavy-handed term for it.
Yes, but it is true.
Look, just because it's true doesn't mean it's correct. Now, where are we?
You're going to be up the top left of the map.
Okay, I see nothing but black emptiness. Oh, there we are.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay. So, Kamiko, you're at the helm, are you?
Well, if the captain's not gotten better, then I will have to, yeah.
Yep.
Unless the captain we rescued decides that she wants me to not. But unless she asks, then yes, I'll be piloting.
Alrighty, no problem. You exit the wormhole. The wormhole fizzles out behind you. However, the moment you're out of the warp and the tunnel closes, your screen starts to light up. And I mean, like, okay. Normally you'd get like 1 or 2 little lights. This thing, the entire cockpit, the entire ship is lit up like a Christmas tree. And it's basically saying, like, multiple screens are flashing at the same time. All saying, locked on, weapons locked on, weapons locked on, weapons locked on. Missiles locked on.
To us, or are we locked on to someone else? Okay.
Mines detected. Oh. Mines detected. Mines detected.
Oh, damn.
All right. I'm going to open up a comms channel right away. Jesus Christ, hold your fire. Holy shit.
Roll me a scan quickly.
All right. 1d20 plus 22.
Okay. You open up and there's an entire armada. There's mines at your back and an entire armada circling you, all with their weapons locked squarely onto you.
Okay.
Well, this is quite the welcome party.
Incoming transmission.
Put it up.
Okay, it is Captain, and now I've just lost that freaking name. Thanks, Roll20, for being a cunt. Oh, come on. Seriously, Roll20, you can suck a dick sometimes. It is Captain Teclia. And he says...
Sorry, what?
Wait, did you just steal my name?
No, Teclia is the captain of the the Orion. Remember the bug guy?
I thought he had a different name, but okay.
Well, that's what it says on his thing. I think it's spelled differently.
All right.
It is spelled Teclia.
All right. Well,
and it says, Dragoon, identify yourself.
It's us. It's us. Hold fire.
shut up, Sid. We're busy.
We haven't fired.
Captain.
I just got you locked on.
Captain, now would be a great time to show your identifying skills. Either of you.
Yeah, Captain Picard does not respond. And let's just see if... Nah, she's oblivious to this. She must be asleep.
Tekla,
All right then.
Just answer.
Do I know the identification code of this ship?
Yes, you can flash your ID, open up like a visual screen, stuff like that.
All right, great. I'm opening up an immediate transmission. This is, I think my rank's still private, isn't it? This is Private Teklia of the Dragoon. We're fine. Please, God, take your guns down. Holy shit.
Status on your mission.
Successful, technically. We've got one confirmed dead, one functionally dead, and two who, well, they technically have lost a very large portion of their brain. The captain's fine, though.
Really? Well, that's a relief. You will be escorted to the station. Obviously, we need to make security protocols number one.
Don't worry.
I'm
perfectly aware of the situation. Ugh.
What?
Get out of the gun turret, Sydney.
No,
you are drunk.
Here.
No, you are drunk. Get out.
Shut up.
No, trust me on this. You're drunk. Get out of the turret. Now is not the time.
Fine.
And I should start making a pathway. The Orion flies up, turns around and says, just follow our ship through the blockade.
Yes, sir.
Be careful, we've set a number of mines around, so yeah, just be careful not to wander out of the safe area.
With all due respect, sir, I've seen exactly what these can do up close. I am perfectly on board with that suggestion.
Very good. And then he leads you to it, and as you're flying up, like, seriously, roll 20, you're starting to fucking piss me off. These ships, they start following and escorting you. Most of them, they don't power down their weapons, but they release the locks, basically. So you're being targeted, but you're not, in
imminent danger of getting exploded.
They're not, just resting their fingers on the trigger.
Well, that could have done a lot worse.
What the hell?
I should have made you roll communications, but yeah,
Nah.
you probably would have fumbled it and would have got blown out of the sky. So maybe it's better that you didn't.
Excuse me.
Sidran is drunk in real life, too. Good to know.
What?
Piggy.
Wait, what? What'd I do?
You burped into the mic.
My mic's...
You're as bad as
Oh
rags.
no, Lavitz is going to get instantly killed when Sidran resurrects the demon tomorrow or something. That's how it's going to go.
What do you guys have to fight tomorrow? I totally forgot.
I don't know. We killed the big thing, the big dog that I was doing very well on. Yeah, the big dog woman that I was doing super well on, and honestly, I don't think I'll ever do anything nearly as well as that again.
Probably not.
The next thing's even more fun for you guys.
No, Sid, you have to remember that was a rodeo that I was critically succeeding on.
Yes,
like repeatedly. Yeah. We're not going to get something that good again.
Not for a while, no.
But boy, am I going to lord it over the fact that.
Okay, good. You're all level 3. Just make.
Basically, I'm going to point out to Lavitz's nun that, and ask her if she expected rodeoing tactics to be in my programming.
Well, she was more or less face to face with the thing, so I doubt she even really noticed much of it.
She didn't notice the big thing get single-handedly rodeoed by me as I was pulling it backwards.
Well, she didn't notice it when you were sitting right on top of its head.
Yeah, but I mean, like, once I started just reining her in, like, that's definitely something you notice. Especially when it's right in your face and it keeps her from reaching you.
Okay, let me just get...
Anyways.
Yep. Anyway, we're headed to a space station.
Yep. I gotta...
If I'm going to be honest, Lavitz, I'm very concerned. You haven't done anything with the marker yet. I'm starting to get worried.
You worry too much a lot of the times.
See, we don't have to worry until certain things actually do happen.
You say that, but I like the idea that I don't really like the idea that's just sitting there doing nothing.
Who says
menacingly.
It's doing nothing?
No, not Lavitz. I mean that I'm noticing. It might be doing a lot of things, but you could be rolling for them in the background, and I might not be noticing it. I don't like that.
I am rolling for it in the background.
Okay, great. I'm terrified.
Everything's being rolled for the background. Even how the warp is acting.
Terrified. Oh, God. We're screwed. Anyway, we're here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so...
Come on, roll
Sid,
20, be a team play.
Which of the 3 do you want to carry? Do you want to carry the big one that's...
Oh, don't worry. Actually, I got to bring you back to your ship. Because the moment you get you dock, you walk to the dock, and all of a sudden the airlock just comes open on its own, and in come a bunch of soldiers, all in their nice, big, fancy, shiny, full-on Federation mechs. I haven't rolled 20. You're starting to get on my tits. And basically what they do is they collect these 3 and they take them out along with Captain Leon.
For the I presume they would want the brain shit that I took out of them last time, the bugs.
Yeah, they want everything, and they're
All
actually
right,
gonna,
great.
and
I'm
they
giving
want
them.
the entire crew to come with you.
So that includes us. All right.
Yep.
I'll just give them a real nice, polite salute and head on in. I'm not feeling very lucky in this instance, or very
Oh,
stupid. So
come.
Okay. Sorry, I just gotta get this set. Where are you?
see, what I like the best about this is there are two people in our party right now, and one of them is higher ranking than the other, and she's drunk out of her mind. And then there's me. Somehow, I think that dealing with a non-drunk skull collecting maniac is slightly better than dealing with anyone who's drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps if you started putting on a better display for your underlings, I would.
My underlings? What?
Yeah, you outrank me, but you're still drunk off your ass.
How the hell do I outrank you?
That's a good question. Lavitz,
Yeah.
Syndrome outranks me, right?
No, you're both privates.
Okay, well, never mind then.
So
But which of us is more
that's
likely
my path of stumbling.
Alright, well. Ugh. Am I gonna have to drag you in?
No.
Alright, well, I'll alert the captain that we need to get that. We've been boarded by our friendly units and are being politely, but firmly, asked to get off the ship.
Yep. And as you walk into the decontamination room, you suddenly feel the urge to sleep.
Is this for both Citron and I, or just me?
It's for the entire crew.
Do we
Okay.
roll anything or just pass out?
You can give us a roll if you want.
What's the roll?
D20. Just flat D20.
5.
I got a 2.
Yeah, Sid, you're half tipsy, so, well, pretty much drunk, so you fall asleep and hit your head as you fall down.
Oof.
And Kamiko,
No.
you just do like a sissy faint kind of thing and like, oh, dearie me, and hit the ground.
How's the captain do?
He barely gets affected, but he just kind of sits down and he's like, oh, yep, I know this song and dance. And he just kind of sits down cross-legged and kind of just waits.
Please tell me to wake up at some point.
You do, in fact, wake up.
Yay. I'm not dead. That's a good sign.
Now, you have to go to the bit below the center on the far right.
Okay. There we are.
I don't see anything. My screen's black.
See.
Oh, no, found
Yep.
it.
Are these tanks?
Looks like it.
You are currently floating in tanks.
Oh, are we being turned into precogs?
No.
Oh, okay.
Think of it kind of like you guys have seen Starship Troopers, haven't you?
No. I've been meaning to, but I haven't.
A
Um,
while ago.
Star Wars, you know when Luke's in the
Oh,
tank,
the safe tank,
the
the
quarter
healing
tank,
tank.
the quarter tank.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, basically you're in that.
Okay.
And roll us a perception, D20 plus targeting.
Oh, yay, something I'm good at.
Sid rolls a 1.
If I do, I will kill you. Nope.
All
You
right.
live
So
another
Sid
day.
got a 19,
Why would it be
and
my
I
fault?
got a 17.
Okay. You blinkingly open your eyes, and they adjust to the water quite easily. And that's what you see.
Okay. I'd like to get out. Can I very politely tap on the glass?
Yes, you can.
All right, great.
Can I get out?
There's no
No what?
there's no roll to tap on glass, right?
Just roll a d20 to try and get their attention.
Would that
I rolled a 10.
wouldn't be clean? I rolled a 4.
Yep. As you try and start moving, you realize that um, you're in kind of like you're unable to move.
Oh, okay.
And suddenly a voice starts ringing in your ear. And it says, please try and remain still. We haven't finished our scans.
Okay.
I give a little huff and go, fine.
Okay, that should be good. Okay. Yep, after about an hour or so, the water starts draining from the tank. And the tank opens up, and a guard walks up to you, and he's holding handcuffs. He's like, arms out.
I just shrug and go, all right.
Very good. Okay. And he escorts you over to here.
Oh boy.
Blur.
You know, somehow I think that they won't be very happy with how we handled the situation, even though we did it really well.
What situation?
Don't worry.
What? No, seriously. Which one?
Well, it won't come up unless they mention it, so don't worry about it, Cedric.
Okay.
So who's this guy?
Well, this guy. That's Captain Tekla.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'll very happily give him a good morning.
He says yes. And he's trying to remain seem very professional. And he just kind of gives you a nod. And then Flora Fauna comes up. And she says, okay, soldiers, report.
Okay. Wait, what?
Well, do you want me to handle this one, Sidron?
Sorry, what was it?
Soldiers,
Don't worry.
report.
Just tap Tekla's shoulder.
Yes.
By now, Sid, you're
Mhm.
completely
Alright.
sober, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yep. You're actually feeling...
smells fine.
You actually are feeling better than ever.
Sidrin is sober, which means that she gets negatives until she gets drunk again.
No, she's not an alcoholic yet. Like, she's not like a dependent alcoholic.
Yeah, anyway, so we have successfully made our way to the coordinates and found that the planet in question had been completely and utterly destroyed and turned into a new asteroid. A lot of fun navigating that, but okay, so as a result, we navigated it and we found a settlement of the remaining human population from the planet in question, negotiate and in agreement in exchange for some information regarding the general area and what they knew of the alien. Anything at all, apparently. We assisted in finding any remaining life pods, of which there were two. We were forced to kill the residents of one of them because they were no longer of sound mind, but far too sound of body. So, after that, during that mission, we successfully managed to locate the Tally-Ho, wasn't it? That's the ship.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Tally-Ho, and we promptly boarded it. We took out the 3 crew members who were still alive and under the bug influence. We also found their captain locked away of her own free will, from what I've managed to gather from her, as a last-ditch effort to avoid getting the same happening to her. We found a nest in the front of the ship, who was previously the 5th one. Upon finding that out, my compatriot got into a close quarters fight with several bugs and lost. I had to deal with the situation and successfully managed to remove them. As for the 3 crew members we recovered still under bug control, we did our best to remove them when the surgeries were most likely to succeed, but at the cost of removing significant portions of their brain. The 3rd one had one fully integrated with him, so we couldn't do anything for him. But I suppose that would mean that we successfully got a live capture for the science team. So, depending on how you look at it, it's either very good or very bad. Personally, I consider it exceptional performance in combat, but less than adequate personally for the bug removal.
Alright.
And might I remind you who was in control of the bug removal?
Sid, I'm talking specifically of the ones where he surgically removed them. That was me. I am saying
Yes.
I'm saying that I did that. I fucked that up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, from what I remember, they were acceptable rolls, but not nearly good enough to avoid removing large portions of the brain, given how far they'd burrowed in. So I'm accepting responsibility for that. I'm saying that in the line of duty, we've both performed exceptionally well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After you complete your report, they seem to be standing there just kind of just looking at you. After that, Tekla comes up to you and he pats you both on the shoulders and says, "Very well done. Couldn't have done it better myself, though I would have made some different decisions." And he moves back. She says, "Thank you for rescuing them, but sadly they're all too far gone. But on the bright side, at least you brought us some very early on specimens of mutation due to these creatures. So all was not lost. And Captain Leon is completely unharmed. So, in a way, very good. However, you did leave their ship behind. That was a valuable Federation property."
Yes. Given the situation and the large mass of eggs within it, we concluded that retrieval was more likely to be suicidal than not.
We killed the nest, Kamiko. Or Tekla.
Yeah. Well, no, it was set on fire, but the fire suppression systems went off.
Yeah. And then we dug through it and completely destroyed it. Or did you forget that?
No, I'm saying that from my point of view, better safe than sorry, and we should consider it. No. I'm sure that there were a lot of eggs that weren't harmed from that. So that's how I'm
let's agree to disagree that there could have been some left over. There might not have been. Who knows?
Either way, they were one-shot kills.
That's what I'm saying. They were also very... Yeah, but you are not. So was I, Sidran.
Yeah.
Just a reminder.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let's not forget you were hopping around half the time out of your suit.
Me?
Yeah, didn't you hop out of your suit?
No, I actually never did end up hopping out of my suit. I attempted to, but never got to.
That's right, you opened it up, that's right.
Yeah, I managed to convince her to try and get out, but she didn't have enough time to get out. So.
Well, it takes time to get in and out of these suits.
Yep.
Like, sadly, we've lost that ship, and, well, to be honest, we don't really want to send anybody out there right this minute to actually go and get it. But we've got the codes from your ships. We've got the codes for the locations of those asteroid places. We've been combing through all the footage and data from your ship. Are you aware that your AI is heavily damaged?
Yes.
I've been told that on multiple occasions by it, yes.
She's like, "Oh, you really should have mentioned that before you left. We probably could have fixed it up for you."
My apologies. I was under the impression that it was a bit more delicate than...
we basically just would have ripped out the one that you've got and we would have just put in a new one.
But AIDS is our friend.
It's like, yes, I'm sure it is. By the way, you should really think about cutting back on your drinking.
What are you talking about?
You're
I
a
just
bad
I just
person. You've
look at
got
her
very
and
small kidneys.
I just I would like to just hold Sidron back and go.
I will drink however I want to drink.
No, I'm
Just
going
try and do
to
it more off the clock.
I'm going to try and restrain Sidron and go
She's restrained. She's in handcuffs.
mentioned previously. Yes, but you know what I mean. To
And don't worry, if
sort of
they want to pull her into gear, this person behind her will put a bullet through her kneecap.
Sheesh.
jokes on you. I don't have kneecaps. We've been spaghetti legs for a long time.
Because here's the thing. They can shoot you through the kneecap and then just chuck you straight back into one of these thing, and a week later you'll be fully repaired. Upon which they'll probably put another bullet through your kneecap as a warning.
Yeah, well,
Medical
anyway,
technology.
Anyway.
Uh,
Have you recovered the beacon we got during our mission there and used it to make contact with the human settlement?
Yes, we have. Yeah, in fact, sorry for your invasion of privacy, but we've had to comb through the entire ship, top to bottom, every circuit, everything.
did they find the obelisk?
The obelisk. Oh, the marker. They didn't really give a shit about that. For some reason.
For some reason, the mind-altering artifact they don't care about. It's really odd. They didn't even look at the footage of what happened in the fabricator and go, weird.
Actually,
went,
both of you roll me a d20 plus targeting.
Okay.
5. Sid, you better roll better than me.
11.
Okay, wait a second. Okay. Wrong one. Give me 2 ticks. 2 shakes of a rattlestick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what Lavitz does with
have
this.
Have a look in roll 20.
Okay.
I mean, not, sorry, Space Dragoons.
Okay. What's this? Lavitz. What is this?
That is a tattoo, a very small tattoo, underneath one of the eyes of this guy behind Sid here.
Uh-oh.
You know, like, you see those prison teardrop tattoos? It's like that, but it is tattooed underneath his eye.
We're fucked.
Now, there's a very important question here. What is Lavitz planning? Because, Sidron, you say we're fucked. This could be true. This could also be not true. And I am praying that it's not true. Because if it is true, then neither of us are in any capacity to resist it.
Yep.
But sadly, that's all you can make out. You can't make out the age of the tattoo or
how long he's had it or that kind of thing.
Yep. Who knows? It could be just be your mind playing tricks on you and seeing the marker symbol. You don't really know because your best was an 11. And Kamiko, you actually don't notice it at all. This is surely what Sid notices. And you just kind of think, that's a weird tattoo.
Look, Oh, wait, no. I don't even know what that dumb artifact looks like.
Exactly.
Just like, that's a weird tattoo. Okay.
Why do I feel like I should be concerned by this existing tattoo? Huh. Must be the wind.
No. Well, actually, it depends on what exactly Lavitz is fully planning and how much I know about what he's planning and how much he's just kind of like screwing with us.
Yeah. See, I feel like this is the kind of thing where he's either screwing with us or he's foreshadowing something important.
Oh, he's totally screwing with us.
He probably is, yeah. But I would... Oof. Hold on. So, during your comb through the ship, you didn't damage any of the skulls or trophies in my room, did you?
No, we just scanned them, and they might be not in the exact spot where you left them, but because we had to pick them up and scan them and what. But the skulls a bit unsettling. Really, the bigger problem was the contraband, but we're gonna overlook that.
What contraband? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, we'll just pretend that you don't know what we're talking about.
I honestly don't know.
I'm just going to look at her super confused.
I think some of you have space weed, battle stims in your mechs. What was that? Cocaine, I think one person had cocaine or heroin or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I had heroin.
Yep, they're gonna overlook that, but the illegal stuff was destroyed.
Aww.
They overlooked the weed, but the harder stuff like heroin and battle stims they took away.
Damn.
But the battle stims in Shadow's mech are still there.
Okay.
They didn't notice them. Okay.
Yeah, well, you guys did a really good job at hiding them.
Oh.
Remember, you rolled a 20 on hiding.
Yeah, I know. That was super great. So, all right.
Okay, I'll be right back. I just need to take a quick pee.
So, what do you think the odds are he's gone and done something? Oh, what do you think the odds are he's gone and done something bad?
What do you mean?
Sid, what do you think last decided to do with this? Good or
Probably bad, considering what game it's from.
Okay, now the question is: are you saying that because Lavitz is, or do you think hard because you think, or
Dude,
is?
you're lagging hard. I'm sorry.
All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry, just needed a good cough.
Nice.
Now, the question is Lavitz screwing with you, and it's going to be good because you think it's waiting until the reveal because he wants you to be paranoid, or is it going to be actually bad? That's the question. And if bad,
he's probably just messing with me.
Yeah, and if bad, from what I've, these things involve some nut rubbish, but what?
Dude,
exactly?
Your internet. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, you are roboting.
Okay,
I'm getting every other word. I'm sorry.
Alright, point being, from what I've heard of these, they're really bad in the canon they're from.
Mm-hmm.
But whether Lavitz has decided to make them do all the crazy screwy shit, whether they're just who knows, maybe they're auto healers or something ridiculous. But my money's probably on it'll be situationally good or bad, depending on what we do.
Not a bad idea.
And I'm back.
Personally, I'm hoping for goodish, at least. That's all Levin's saying.
What's goodish?
What I'm hoping for is what you do with the thing. Because Vince is killing me, and honestly, it could go either way.
Well, I'll be rolling for its effects and what it does and its intentions, or if it has intentions. All that will be rolled. So, even I don't know what it's going to do yet.
You haven't figured that out yet? Oh, no.
Oh no, I've got possibilities,
Oh, dear
but over
God.
the time I roll, and then that will kind of branch along the possible possibilities.
Well, then, in that case, I will thank her for not messing with the skulls and other various trophies.
Good. He's like, at the moment, you're the only two that we've managed to have proper scans of that are showing no signs of infection or alterations.
Really? Even though I actually did get stabbed?
Yes.
Look
they
at my
did find
arms.
something on you, but they managed to basically it was like a small little they actually bring it up a screen and they actually show that you actually had a small thing stuck in the base of your skull, but it hadn't.
Okay.
But it was severed and hadn't started to morph into you. So basically, it was like removing a small needle that was hidden in your skin underneath your feathers.
I'm just going to look at my arms and then look back at them and go, not altered.
No, but don't worry, we're overlooking the fact that they're not Federation sanctioned alterations.
Mods.
Whoa. Hold on, I'll have you know I went through proper Federation channels for the right one.
She's like, well, not for the left one and not for the hacking module that's been implanted into it.
Oh, that one came when I got the right one.
Yes, you do realise that that's generally seen as illegal. But luckily for you, you're going to be granted certain leeways, seeing how you've done some good work for the Federation. You've even discovered new, basically, colonists, which can give us valuable updates on everything from genetic changes through humans, because for what we saw through your screens, they look like they haven't evolved in over 1,000 years.
From what I could tell, there was some significant changes regarding brain waves. But in terms of actual physiology, no. Also, incidentally, do try to avoid mentioning the sentience and sorry, the what is it? The
Constructs, I think they were, weren't they?
what are the robots fighting? The what?
Oh yeah, the I'm trying to remember my own fucking law now. Oh, the synthetics.
Hold on, and the
synthetics
yes,
are the ones that the Federation are fighting.
Thank you. They have some interesting religions regarding them, though kind we know, apparently.
Yes, we've documented and put down all the, we've looked at all the recordings that your suit has done. So we'll actually use a lot of that information when we make proper contact with them. Sadly, though, we won't really put you down in the history books as actually discovering these people.
Given how poorly our last visit with them went. I think that's probably for the best.
Like, well, for what we could see, that you actually did a good service. You made good, first impressions to a degree, and it looks like these people actually did have some decent technologies. Very different branching paths compared to what we've done. They really think outside the box. So we're quite happy to actually
You're just going to
make contact with them. They seem to have some really good knowledge.
Yeah, just don't mention that weird rock.
Like, what weird rock?
Forget I said anything. Just, if you see any weird rocks, they don't really take kindly to that.
Fair enough. Yeah, we do remember seeing... I remember seeing something about them pointing guns at you, but that footage was a little bit fuzzy. I'm guessing it probably was due to your aides not being able to record properly due to his damaged state.
Probably.
They have other suspicions. Given your more knowledgeable position, I'm sure that's how that's actually.
Now, here's the big problem that we're currently facing. Your captain.
Oh, what's wrong with our captain?
Did you realize he still had a large chunk of those weird bugs in his head?
No.
We were not made aware of this. No.
Well, it was starting to affect him. In fact, if he didn't get into this pod within a week, he probably would either be dead or starting to show signs of mutation.
Okay.
Luckily, you've brought back one of these samples of people actually going through the mutation, so we can actually figure out how it actually starts changing their bodies. Very interesting. Very, well, actually, for a lack of a better term, disturbing, actually.
You do intend to remove the specimen from him, right?
We will try our best, but at the moment, things are touch and go. We don't have all the knowledge in how it is, and we don't know what his brain state was before it started getting these mutations into it. So, he'll have to be quarantined for some time until we deem him safe. Luckily, once we confronted him about this, he actually agreed to the quarantine.
Yes, he's to put it gently, he's very afraid of the creatures we've been slaughtering.
Oh well, that's understandable. Though we've been looking through his suit's recordings. He's been drawing weird pictures for quite some time now.
I was aware that he drew some odd pictures. We confiscated them, but if he's been doing more, then...
Yes, he's apparently been doing more. Have you actually noticed his room?
Well,
I'm not the one that sleeps with him.
With all due respect, ma'am, one doesn't simply just walk into their commanding officer's room for a quick inspection of everything.
No, he seems to be coming more to your room, doesn't he?
Well,
gives you a sly wink.
That, sir, is a private matter.
It's not that private. I hear you from my room.
Yes, well, it's payback for... Yes, well, it's payback for what I keep hearing you do to your poor girlfriend.
What's that term in space? No one can hear you scream, but they can hear the headboard rattle.
Oh, that's bad.
Honestly, I'm surprised your fingers can even hold a gun after most nights.
Oh, low blow.
Well, your fingers are like your legs. You never skip leg day.
Well, that too.
Anyway. No, Sid, a low blow
like,
is what you do.
I can crush a beer bottle with 2 fingers. Can you say you can do the same?
I have robot arms. Yes, I can. I could probably do it with 1. Anyway.
Either way, she continues. Sadly, the rest of the crew will have to go under further testing. Though we think they will be alright. We just have been focusing mostly on seeing how used to have the most in-depth recordings and whatnot. So we wanted to focus on you, and the captain has been our main priority as well, due to the fact that he appears to be obviously infected. So we really need to focus on trying to save his life, because he's had extensive brain damage. We probably should have tested it back when he was unable to walk.
Yes. And, I don't have much concerns about the other 2 crew members, to be completely honest. They haven't done much.
Well, your character likes Scarlet, doesn't she?
Yes.
It's the horse that you don't like.
Yes, but I'm talking in terms of combat. They haven't done much with near the aliens.
Yeah,
I doubt
in this last chapter they haven't.
Yep. Yeah, but they haven't. Well, can I request that they keep the horse in for further study because I'm personally immensely unnerved by him, and I don't know why.
Yeah, equine's kind of weird. I know that.
Kind of is an understatement, sir.
They seem to always say one thing and do another.
Yes,
I like this, and then
creatures.
they're like, I like this, and then they proceed to punch it, or, they're very weird. I can never understand them, but really, I'm a plant, so a lot of you, more squishy beings are kind of hard for me to understand.
Don't worry, ma'am. We also have immense difficulty. We are very well. Personally, I have immense disdain for the horse creatures and their apparent lack of honor. But that's personal stuff. We can discuss that later. So
I'm just looking for a token. I can't seem to find it, so I think I'm going to have to go searching through my backlogs of stuff. So now, any questions you'd like to ask?
You didn't notice... No. If you've got something, go ahead, Sid.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Oh, that was a yawn? Okay. You didn't notice any weird power surges or anything in the ship's logs, did you?
Yeah, it looked like your fabricator suddenly achieved like 500% power for some reason. It's in the logs, but we can't figure out what caused it.
Well... I think I'll have to do some digging and see if I can figure out what happened. I have a few suspicions, but nothing to...
That's all right. Well, whatever caused it, maybe they had one of the power cells or something just suddenly become, like, maybe it jumped in a big one or something like that. All I know is whatever it was, that's pretty impressive. It's rare that things actually get that much power, especially when we're dealing with a ZPM power source.
Oh yeah, I don't know any of this, so it's not like I can be like, eh.
Well, other than that, are we free to go? And I just look at the handcuffs, like look at them, look back at the like our superior officers, look back at the handcuffs, look back at them.
She says, oh yeah, and they just raise their hand, and all of a sudden your handcuffs click off, and the guards hold out their hands for you to hand the handcuffs to them.
I politely hand them back.
So, okay, we're on one of the upper floors of RCL. The exit is to the north, and they just point up here. And to the west, if you ever have any questions about these creatures, the research doctor is currently studying them, so feel free to go and have a chat with her. But
Sounds
please
good.
don't touch anything without permission. You know, a lot of this stuff is very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that. Breaking things is such a waste.
Did I use the name Merrill?
Yes, that was the doctor for the humans.
That's right.
I mean, you could make another one and then just have her be the exact same person, and then have a running joke where all the scientist doctors who are heads of things are just named Meryl and look exactly the same. But
Like nurse, the Pokemon nurse.
Nurse Joy,
Joy.
and
Yeah.
Officer Jenny.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then the best part is they're all cousins. Like, they're not the same people, they're all just cousins.
Mm-hmm. Not even sisters, cousins.
Yeah, it's great.
How do you spell Ciel? Ciel. And RCO. Yep, that's right. Okay, fair enough. Yep, just have a chat with Dr. Merrill. She's just down to the west.
Right.
And that's only
Is
if
there
you want to.
anything...
That's only if you want to find out more about the bugs or your companions.
Other than that, what's our schedule look like, ma'am? Now that we're done with this.
Well, we're in a new section of space, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we're in more friendly Federation space. We're no longer at the outer rims. We're just in the outer rims. So we will basically resupply, get some more ships, more defenders, once they volunteer, and then this space station will warp into the wider areas, but hopefully a more safer region. Now, obviously, yous were the only ones that had the actual proper location. That's why when you warped in, you were able to warp straight into the combined defenses. So if your ship was taken over, that is why we had that all set up, because that was a set destination.
Well, gave us quite a fright, not going to lie.
Well, if you're an enemy that managed to get hold of your ship or the codes to where RCL was, they would have walked straight into a massive firing zone.
Mm-hmm.
What they'd call in the old days a murder pit.
Not a mosh pit.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
A murder
Murder
pit was generally when, they'd funnel people in, like sieges, like people siege and things, into an area, and then they just rain them down with spears. And that was
yes,
basically
murder pit. We
Yeah.
employed many of those during hunts. Very efficient.
Yes. Exactly right. And that's obviously why we had a few weeks before we were going to actually warp again. But now we don't have to warp because the only people that had dangers of leaking this location to the enemy are yous. And as far as we can tell, you have not leaked it. So we're going
Well,
to class your mission as a partial success.
So,
Well, it wasn't a complete success. You didn't bring back the tally-ho.
mm-hmm.
Now, seriously,
with all
roll
due
20.
respect, ma'am. Never mind.
Sorry, go on.
Personally, I believe that ship should have been condemned, but
Well, if you thought it was condemned, you should have actually blasted it into tiny little pieces. Now it's just
Told
kind
you.
of sitting there with
Nah.
possible eggs. So it's
Well.
almost a booby trap for salvers.
yes, well,
But hey, hindsight's 2020, and the fact that you managed to bring back
Most
specimens and oh come on. So I'm going to move the size of something, and it's actually moving the whole screen while I'm doing it. You hear the door opening up just as you guys are about to leave.
Okay.
And who walks in but the owner of RCL?
Oh.
He comes in,
Oh.
pats you both on the back, walks past you, and then sits on the computer terminal. He's like, hey, good to see you again. You're alive.
Allegedly.
As far as we're told.
It's like, well, welcome back. I've heard that you've met with some great success, right? And he looks either side he looks to Flora and she gives a kind of like a, like a hand wobble kind of thing. You know, when you put your hand like flat and then you kind of rock it back and forth. I'm not sure what that term is called.
It's so handshake or something like that.
Yeah,
something
handshake.
like that.
And he's like,
I think I'll pull. I think I can do this. Well, do you want to tell him, or should I, Sidrin?
I'll let you. You're better at explaining bad news.
Sir, one of the crew members was dead when we got there, and the other three suffered brain trauma from the aliens, too severe to recover from.
it's like, yes, I've heard roughly about that, but you managed to bring back the captain, not the ship, but I've heard that was a necessary sacrifice. But I guess I can't give you all that I've promised to you, but I can give you some of the things that I promised you for your success. So he hands each of you a key card.
What's this?
He's like, this is the key to your brand new home.
Oh.
Home?
He's like, yes, as I said, that if you guys were met with success, that this place would forever be your home. Your port of call, so to speak. You are now a full resident of this great space station. And your home is in the higher districts. Obviously, try and keep... what's the term? not mannerisms, not attitude. Try and conduct yourself with the society that exists in the higher realm areas. So basically he's saying don't be a slovenly oaf.
To the lower?
He's like, basically don't be a slovenly oaf in the high society areas.
How what's the word I'm looking for? How insulted would he be if I asked to be sent to like the lower?
He's like, oh, you can always buy a house in the lower section, but in this higher section, you know, you got free maids, you got free food, free service, everything supplied for you. You'll basically be, your house will be living in the lap of luxury. To an extent, you know, it's not like you're in the noble district, but you're in the high class society area.
Okay.
So do you want to tell him? Well, actually, hold
He's
on.
like, there's also free alcohol while
Sid,
you're there.
what's your response?
He's like, after all, I'll be copping your daily expenses. You know, food, drink.
Is there a limit on this comp?
No. That is basically my gift to you. Is that I'll be copping basically the cost of the room and your board, your room service, your food, and your drinks. As long as it's ordered there and you drink it there, you're fine. Anything outside of there, you've got to pay for. But while you're in the room, you're good.
Hell yeah. I just like, what would happen if I tried to give him a hug?
Well, that's up to you. D20 plus communications.
It's a +1.
Okay, initially you go for a hug and he almost jumps back and kind of offers a handshake, but then he's like, what the hell? And he gives you like a big, almost Jewish style hug. He's got like, what the hell? You only live once.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, mazel tov. He hugs you like you slipped him a quarter.
No, a quarter's too much. A penny.
Oh no, a penny will get you a handshake.
A nickel. You gave him a nickel and he's like, what about a nickel?
He gives
what about a nickel?
He'd spit in your face.
Jeez.
Okay, well.
Granted, he owns an entire space station.
Don't think I can accept this.
He's like, too bad. Paperwork's already been filled out. Whether you use it or not, that's up to you. But that will be your registered address.
Okay.
I see.
I think I should probably go say hi to my boss now that I'm back on a station.
Alrighty. Okay, I gotta actually...
I'd like to go check on Captain Leon if she's still here. I don't know where she is, but I'll let Sidran do her boss thing first.
You'll have to ask around.
Yeah.
So that'd be like an investigation thing.
My money's probably on a bar somewhere.
Maybe. I'm out of this, but you do know that Captain Tekla is good friends with Captain Leon. Remember, he was the one that was most distraught about her disappearance.
Yes, I do remember. He was the one who helped, and I don't believe I've thanked him yet for that.
Well, he's right here in front of you.
Sir, do you require any assistance with anything?
What kind of assistance are you talking about? Oh, wait, you are
Well,
talking about Tekla, aren't you?
yes. Yes, the
Yeah,
crab man, not the other
he
one.
says, what kind of assistance are you talking about? And he gives you a sly wink.
You've got a
I am
rapport with captains.
I am going to completely ignore that wink and just go, sir, if you need any heavy lifting done, you know where to find me. I
He's
owe you
like,
that much.
yep, I'll keep that in mind if I have anything heavy needing lifted.
Supposed to do a wink again?
No, he kind of flexes his cartilage.
Sir, I'm referring to matters regarding ships. I'm sorry, but I believe there's been a bit of a misunderstanding here.
He's like, not at all. If I have anything that needs done, or need any favors done, I'll give you a call.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. As long as it's not sexual, I swear to God. If he
I
calls
will
me up
be
for a fucking booty call,
like in character, I am fully just laughing my ass off right now.
oh, you're getting your ass beaten later.
Not because you don't know where I live now.
And you don't know where I live now either.
Exactly. Well, I'm
Fine,
gonna check
fucking
out my new house. See you, Tekla.
Okay, now I've just got to actually find the spot on the map where you go.
I just respond with, don't get too drunk.
I mean, you just handed me free maids and booze, Lavitz. What are you thinking?
I don't know anymore. I'm gonna have to see if I can find a decent map for this so you can use it.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are the odds that Citron gets hammered?
Nat 20.
Okay, but what are the odds I need to throw her out of a bar again?
We're gonna have to. She can get drunker in our own place now.
Oh no.
Let's see. Yeah, that should work. Okay. This will just be a placeholder, basically. Actually, no, that won't work, I don't think. Did that work? Nope. Ah, fuck it. This is good enough. Just waiting for it to upload.
Mhm.
Oh, come on, internet. It's still uploading. I swear it's literally like... Okay, it's like a Meg 16. It's like being back on my old friggin' dial-up speed.
Oh, I miss dial-up. No, I don't.
I miss the sounds.
Just drive everybody nuts.
Yeah, like if you remember, like like you'd be late at night on the internet and you'd start bloody doing something, and all of a sudden, everybody in the house is sleeping, and next thing you know, your thing starts freaking making noises. It's like beating, beating, and you're like, oh fuck, switch it off, switch it off.
Whole family comes to your room, starts yelling at you. Yeah.
Classic.
Poor millennials will never know the fun of that.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, not millennials. Poor Gen Zers or whatever. Zoomers.
Half the millennials as well.
Well, half. Like anybody No. Millennials stopped at 95.
Yeah, but say they only started
in?
using the internet at friggin' say they started properly using the internet at age 10 or something, or became more aware of it.
Oh,
that's still like 2005. That's still pretty far into the like by then you had phone internet and all the other stuff. It wasn't good phone internet, but it was something. Like that was the age of like PDAs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. My dad was a computer technician, so we had stuff early.
My dad was one of the. He worked for the and he still does. He works for the telecom company up here, and he did some kind of joint project with Google once back where he was testing out Gmail before they rolled it out, and he actually managed to secure Gmail accounts for everyone in their family.
Nice.
Yeah, so my Gmail account is the first letter of my name, of my first name, and then my full last name. And there's no any kind of letter screwery where we need to change some of them so they're uppercase or anything, or any kind of number add-ons. It's all just that specific thing. So
Nice.
It's nice. Yeah, but the problem with that is I keep getting random emails from Chryslers in the United States of America for people who have very similar email addresses, but who don't, who I guess didn't enter it in right at the dealership or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, you win some, you lose some.
Well, I remember my friend, remember when Google Plus was going to be like the next big thing? One of my
Google
friends
Plus.
actually managed to get me a Google Plus account right at the start when Google Plus was actually separate from
YouTube
Google,
and all that.
Yeah, separate from YouTube. Yeah.
Remember when they made that? When they made that change and it was awful?
Yeah. I got pissed off good and proper by it.
Why does YouTube make terrible decisions?
I don't know. I really don't know. Either way, the two of you walk... wait, what the... it's showing different stuff on different screens.
Oh.
Fine, God.
That was...
Then.
Okay.
No, it's...
I was going to head back to the ship and look at the shrine some more, see if anything changed.
There we go.
Oh, I'm going to go right to the house.
Okay, I was going to say, because both of you walk up to your houses to check them out. And you realize that the two of you are neighbors.
Oh. Ah.
Who wants what?
There's no real difference between them.
No, I'll let you guys
go
customize it on what you kind of want. Yeah, fuck it, that's good enough. So just moving the stuff to the map layer so I don't actually...
Okay, so if I draw a shape, and say what I'd like it to be, would you drag something on that would work?
If you can find a map of basically what you want, a top-down map, you can do that, and I'll just drag that and replace the image.
I like having the shark tank.
Yep. So you each have an aquarium, a bar. This center area actually, basically, there's like a bed in the ceiling, and it comes down and sits down there, and it's actually quite a very large bed. You have like workstations, modding sections. Basically, you can kind of order stuff for your house to have, and you can basically get it delivered. You may have to pay the price of the actual thing, but generally the delivery charge and stuff like that, and if it's something like a new cooker or something like that, that will be comped on the room.
Okay.
But if it's something, more expensive or specialized, you'll have to pay for it.
So is it like a personal made thing or just made?
It's a house made. So they'll come in clean. They'll make your meals if you want them made, but they're not going to be like giving you massages and tit wanks and stuff like that. That you'll have to pay for made special for that.
Okay.
Actually, what I think I'll do.
I don't really have anything I want to be doing with this at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what happened with the big stone once we left and a bunch of people went near it.
Okay. How's that? I just gave a bit of I flipped it a bit.
Okay.
Sorry, it's the closest thing. Like, if you guys want a special house menu, and basically the rest of the group will get that as well, even though they didn't really participate, but they won't get as much customization. They'll kind of get this kind of thing, and it'll just be stock standard. Okay. But you guys can basically, since you did all the work, I should say, 90% of the work, you get to basically design your own houses and whatnot. And yeah, the maids might give you a little bit more free reign of services.
Okay. Well, I'll leave that for now. I've got, I'll think about it. Yeah. I don't have anything I can immediately think of that I'd be interested in doing, but I'm sure I'll come up with something later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go speak to the boss.
Okay. Also, on the actual front table when you walk in there's a gift basket.
What's in it?
Actually, you get one item of your choice, 5 full heal crystals each, and 20,000 credits.
All right. Let's see. So, full heal crystals.
5 full heals.
Yes, 5 full heals and 20,000 credits.
And that was it?
And an item of your choice within reason.
Well, should I be an asshole and go for a minigun?
You can't wield it, but...
I know. Put it on the wall. Be like, this is mine. Not yours. This is mine.
If you want, you can
read the training manuals.
If you want. I'm not going to say no.
Alright, well, what kind of... Do you have a list of items?
If you want, you could ask for a hidden mini gun in your wrist.
For my arm?
Yeah. Like, have a little minigun hidden within your arm so you can actually, like, eject it out and freaking do, like, fire a 22 minigun. It'd be able to get past scanners and stuff like that.
Sid, I have a question for you. How much of an asshole should I be for this? Should I do it?
I think the answer is all the arsehole.
I'm gonna
Who?
side with Lavitz on this one.
Well, I'll let Sid decide what item she's getting first, and then I'll see. Do you have a list, Lavitz, of items?
No, basically, if you can come up with a couple of things, I'll just basically allow it or disallow it. It depends as long as it's within reason, I'll generally allow it.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna be like, I want a space station inside my gift basket.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
When did I get a power claw?
you stole it off the guy, remember?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
What was his name? Let me just check his name.
This was last session, Sid. How did you forget?
That was from Laz, the claw guy. The one that was in your face, about to rip you to shreds. Before you stunned him. The one you stunned like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
They weren't able to remove the blue dye, huh?
No, that is molecular dye. You can't get rid of that.
Okay. Well, in that case...
But luckily it only stains your skin, not your feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want it to stain your feathers.
No.
But it does mean that outside of your suit, if your suit is open, the enemies, those aliens will see, like they'll make a beeline for you.
Yes. Unfortunately, you can't scrap bodies like you can't scrap suits.
Yeah. What's that gonna do then?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what kind of thing would I like?
If you want, you could always ask for a personal slave, like an indented servant or something. They won't be able to fight with you in battle, but basically they can do other stuff for you.
Yeah, I can find people that are willing to pay for that, though. So.
Well, either way, think on that, you guys, and just let me know, and we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll figure something out. But for now, I'll leave it be. I have business at the ship to attend.
Yeah, I'll think of something.
No problem. Alrighty, I'll bring up the ship. Oh wait, who wants to go first?
Yeah, that's a question.
I'll let Nico go first.
Alrighty. Come on.
Oh, all right. Now, I very much want to make sure that nothing has happened with this marker, or if anything has, what it does.
Wait a second, a bunch of my stuff. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. It's all good.
I'm very worried that they might have done something they shouldn't have.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna move there, and there. Should I? Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So, what did you want to check out?
Has it changed in any way since I've left?
As what changed?
I'll be right back.
No problem.
The marker.
Nope, it's still there. Doesn't even look like it's been moved. Does seem a lot of footprints around it, though.
Well, I'd like to touch it.
Go ahead.
A Okay, I touched the marker.
Roll us a d20.
Oh boy. 14.
Yeah, you hold it, and you feel like the longer you hold it, the more someone's going to try and take it from you. So this little hint of paranoia kind of sets in for a second, and you place it back down, and you kind of rearrange it so it looks perfect.
If I were to try and study it, would that be a tech roll?
Yes, it'll be a tech roll.
Okay. Here we go. 7.
It just feels like almost as if you're holding up like a holy cross or something like that, and you're like deeply Catholic.
You're really not going to tell us what it does, all right?
Nope.
Oh, I'm worried. Wait, there is one other thing. There is one other thing I would like to try. So, you know how when we plugged it into the fabricator, there was a huge energy surge?
Yes.
If I were to open up my arms and touch those to all sort of over the place at once, I want to try that. I think that's the only thing I can think of other than
I'm
that.
back.
Welcome back. So what were you going to do?
Basically, touch all over it at once with my hands or arms.
What the?
Using the hacking stuff.
So what? You're just going to go around poking the marker into things?
No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my arms and sort of touch it all over at once.
Ah. Wait, no. Explain that in a slightly different way.
Okay, so basically, you know how right now when I'm touching it, all it does is make me feel paranoia.
Yes.
But it did some weird shit with the fabricator.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if I sort of emulate that with the arms to sort of be wires or whatever, then it might do something similar.
So you want to kind of plug your arms into it?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, so let me just... Okay, you roll me a d20.
Is there any modifiers for this?
Nope.
7.
Okay. Okay, you start doing it, and all of a sudden, you start getting, like, electrical tingles in your circuits, and it starts to make your head feel itchy.
I'm going to pause and ask it what it is.
You get no reply.
Sorry.
Let's see. I'm going to slowly and carefully continue, but very slow. Very slow. Emphasis on slow.
Alright, give us another d20.
Oh boy. 13.
Yeah, you just get more tingles in the back of your head. However, the next thing, roll me another d20.
Oh boy. 3.
Okay. And let me just do this. Okay, an 11. So I'm just looking for the right image.
Oh boy, I've done something, Sidron.
Hmm.
Well, you wouldn't be aware of this in game, but
No.
I possibly might have done something.
Can't find a decent body.
Something that's gonna kill us all.
Doubtful. I haven't rolled any crit fails yet. And neither has Lavitz from what I've seen, hopefully.
Oh. So, yeah, Lavitz.
Yes.
In character, like to stay in character according to like the fun chart rolls.
Yep.
I wouldn't give up so easily on the captain, Leon. Because remember one of my fun chart rolls?
I don't remember all of them.
It's a certain fetish for a certain type of beings.
Oh yeah.
There's no way I would
Non-corporeal
go that
people. That's
easy.
right, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh, no.
So, after seeing the boss, I might go see how that captain's doing.
No
That's assuming you
problem.
can find her.
Mm-hmm.
And assuming that I haven't doomed us all by just plugging myself into this.
Okay. Well, either way, Kamiko, when you wake up, because all of a sudden you wake up in your bedroom, you do not feel rested
no.
like you've slept at all.
Okay.
On the
What
walls,
do I remember?
very little. You're standing in front of your wall.
Okay.
Like in the wall in your bedroom.
Okay.
When you close your eyes, you see the first image that I've posted in Space Dragoons, and scribbled upon the wall, you see the second image. Like when you close your mind and try and think what you see the image of the marker in your head, and you see this weird writing coming out of it.
So Kamiko's gonna try and kill us all now. Got it.
And upon the wall, you see this stuff written on the second image. Just ignore the "Alt man be praised."
Oh boy, can I decipher any of that?
No, you're still in a very confused state. But when you look at the image, this is kind of like what you see, like on top of it. Now, I'll be right back. And wait a second. Actually, roll me a D20 detect. You can use targeting or tech.
Tech, all the way tech. 23.
Okay. You start looking over your body because you start to feel a bit of pain. And you realize that you've actually got a cut on you. You can select either upper chest, leg, or lower abdomen. Seeing how you have robotic arms. It's non-life threatening, but it is enough to cause quite a lot of blood. Okay, you have a cut just above your upper breast, just below your collarbone, and it looks like you've actually dug it out with your finger. With one of the sharper bits of your robot hand, and you've actually used the blood from that to actually draw these symbols on the wall.
Okay, I would like to Oh, I'm very concerned. I'm
And directly above your bed, very largely, like almost human sized, is that.
now.
Now, actually, roll me another d20.
Oh boy. Okay. 15.
You feel slightly anemic. You know that you need to go get food, water, and you've got a suddenly massive hankering to drink milk. Mainly because you know that milk actually is better for you to regenerate blood than it is water.
Okay.
Because you realize that you've lost probably about 2 pints of blood, which is probably about half your total blood.
All right. I'm going to let Sidrin do her stuff, and then I'd like to
I'm just going to go
speak
for a
to
pee.
my superiors.
I'm just going to go for a piss. Be right back.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Sid,
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
What's up?
So, remember remember that how we were threatened with guns?
Yeah.
How wise of a decision would it be to ask to get on the radio to ask apparently the only people who know anything about what the hell is going on?
There's nobody that knows.
No, 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 no. There's one person, at least, maybe two.
Ooh.
Remember why I got a gun pointed at me in the first
Yeah.
place? Yeah.
Okay, what's your point?
We can call them.
You can attempt to call them. I don't know anything about this, so
I know. I'm saying out of character. What? How smart do you think it would be for me to try and call them?
considering the first guy said, I'll let you go, but that's just out of nicety for finding the other ships. If you didn't, I would have killed you for finding this. So,
Okay, but you have to understand, they're not here. Also, very important, I don't know what's going on. I want to stop what's going on because what's going on right now, you know,
well, that's the
Marker.
thing, though. Unless suddenly this broke what control
No,
that thing had on you.
let me explain. See, the marker, I'm still completely fine with, but all this shit was not what the marker has made me think. So I'm a little bit freaked out about all this blood. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care at this point. I want answers.
Call them up. I'm not going to stop you, and I don't think anybody else will.
All right. I might bungle up our relations with them, but honestly, I'm fine with that if it means some kind of information on this.
Hmm.
well, this is going to be this is. See, what's even worse is apparently the commander would have just outright killed us. This isn't good.
Oh, yeah, so I have been slightly inebriated this entire time.
I'm not surprised. You know, honestly, I love, you know, when I go into into the meme chat of a server I'm in, and it's all just fucking politics. I love that. That's my favorite part. I come in there for memes, and all I gotta get is everyone arguing over which presidential candidate would have been better in 2016.
Oh, Trump's doing the best for the states, and then I'm not going to get into it, but honestly, because of what Trudeau's doing, our economics is screwed, where the states is actually completely fine thanks to Trump.
I am actually like completely on board. Like that bill that they just did for $2 trillion to both people and businesses. Oh, I bet you that's gonna go well.
Oh no, it's not. We're gonna die. Because guess who's gonna end up paying for that in the long run? You and me, bud.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing is that's from America. That's to keep. From what I remember, how it works is in the Fifth Amendment. There's something about paying people who for time that they have to spend at home because the government tells them to, and so yeah, that's technically partly what the bill is based on. It's also to keep jobs and businesses afloat, but in the end, it'll come back to the taxpayer. I guarantee it. But for now, it'll probably do some good. Yeah.
The government, nothing's free. The moment the government gives you something, you've got to ask, how much of my taxpayer dollars is going to this?
Yeah. Anyway,
and Sid, that is fucking adorable.
Sid, you have a nice, heartwarming. Oh, so you were just saying about how I love when I go into meme chats, and there's like a 50-page thing, or it's just like, oh, which president would have been better which presidential candidate in 2016 would have been better to win? It's not the one that won. Whoa. And you're just like, where are the memes? Where's the funny? I came here for the funny.
Yeah, it's just one. Orange man bad.
Though, in actuality, not really.
Yeah, no, he's actually... He's unlike Obama, he's actually done something.
Well, I'll say this, right?
Oh yeah, I don't have heroin anymore, do I?
It could have been so much worse. Like
if you got Hillary, you definitely would be at war with Russia right now. And Australia and Canada will be in on it as well, because we like to suck the dick of whoever's running things.
Look, all right, you gotta understand. See, Trump, he has some questionable things. He said maybe about how when you're rich, women just fall on top of you and they let you do whatever.
Where's the
Trudeau
white?
has how many times where he's been caught in
Trudeau's in
blackface?
blackface.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
just
find.
saying,
I haven't been able to find any images of
one
Trump running
outweighs
around in
the other a little
blackface.
bit. You would expect, but okay, no, we'll ignore it. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's okay. Let's just
Literally, everybody's just internally crying because we voted for him.
I didn't.
Neither did I.
I didn't vote for the Conservatives either.
Oh, did you do
Third party.
NPD?
PPC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, PPC was a smart choice too, but there was no way they were gonna get it. So
Yeah, I can completely understand that, but honestly, you know what? Partly because they're the little guy, partly because I agree with their policies out of everything. Like that guy wasn't going in, but I put a smile on his face. So, who's the real winner? It's Trudeau. The answer is Trudeau. He's the real winner.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you've got to go see your boss. Go see your boss. Go smooch him. Go.
Okay, wait a second.
That video is still fucking adorable. Anyways,
which video?
Okay. The one with the anime girl just in the, like in the fan.
In the fan.
Like she's speaking in the fan.
Oh yeah, the one that I put on your thing.
Yeah.
Well, I know I was roboting most of the time, so.
It's fine.
Damn it.
Labbits, when are you going to take Sidran to see her boss?
Yeah. So see boss first, and then I'll just go see her.
Which one was your room sit, Kamiko?
This one right here with all the skulls.
Okay.
Oh dear, the marker's there, isn't it?
No. Just an image of the marker on the walls. I'm just gonna put that there.
Okay.
I can't seem to find a transparent friggin' one of the marker at the moment for some reason.
Sid, can I quickly just am I allowed to call in and ask if I can use the radio beacon?
What do you mean?
You know how we brought back a radio beacon and they've taken it and they've been in contact with the other humans?
Yep. They've actually taken that.
Yes, I'd like to go see it and use it.
Alrighty. Okay, that didn't work.
Alright, and with that, I hand it off to you, Sid.
Okay.
Okay, Sid, now you wanted to go see Trumpy Balboa?
Boss first, then Leon.
Okay.
Or Leon. Leon me. Sorry.
When you're
Isn't Leon's like a furniture store?
No.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. Where am I going?
You want to go see Trumpy, right? So that would be... Sorry, I'm juggling a lot of maps at the moment.
No worries. I know the struggle.
Only problem is I think your struggle's even worse.
Why is that?
Because you've got to juggle like a bunch of full sheets that have to take up like half your screen for you to see anything.
Yes and no. That's why I like pulling my sheets out on like the pull-out tab, because then it's just, okay, quick check, okay, done.
Okay, there we go. There's RCL back for you.
Okay. Hey, boss.
Long time no see.
Yeah, sorry, got pulled into the fray of battle.
Yeah, as we all do.
Yeah. Need to reload my Ragnar rations and see if you got any jobs for me.
All right. And he hands you a small card, and he says, this will get you at basically cost price for the booze.
Cool.
So instead of $100, it'll be $50 a bottle.
All right. Let's see. So, $250 will get me
5.
5. So let's see. Ooh. 35. Okay. Did that. Okay. And what's he got for me?
Okay, roll us a d20, could you?
Just a D20 or
Just a
the I
flat
need
d20.
money
This will
one?
determine the kind of the
Oh,
amount of
okay.
work that's around. He says, yeah, there was a few customers that were looking for you the other day. I might be able to get hold of them, and they might be able to come in and make for special requests.
All right. Well, I can wait around.
Yep. He says the Quarian's really popular, but she's just kind of disappeared as well. Hopefully she'll be back soon.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Yep, he manages to get hold of 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And each of them will be happy to make a booking at your convenience.
Well, I've got my own place now, or I do have... Or I can go to their place, which actually is kind of preferred.
Yep. So it's up to you which location. What level is your whoring?
Blah, blah, blah. 2.
Okay, for 20% of what you'd normally get, so you'd lose 20% of what you'd pay, but they can rent you a room at the bar here basically as well. So just remember that's an option.
Okay, so for 30 credits, essentially, I can have my own room here.
Yep.
Um, I'll just go to the guy's place.
Okay.
Or, well, are they both guy clients or girl? Or whatever.
Roll me 2d10s. Okay. One's a girl, one's a guy.
Alright. I'll get the guy done and over with before I go to the girl.
No problem. Okay, now roll a d20 plus whoring or communications, whichever you choose.
Well, whoring is a +2, so... I think.
I think it is. I think your whoring is...
Yeah, it's a +2.
Yeah. Alrighty
And
then.
this will be a +2 for both?
We'll go with the guy first, and then we'll see how you roll on that. Okay, 17. I still don't get what the hell the hundred's for. Oh, base rate. Base rate is 100.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see how well he enjoyed it.
And actually, it's 150 now. I just haven't edited this one in a while.
Yep. He pays you 100. He didn't really have a good time.
Damn it.
He felt that your heart wasn't in it. So you only got 100 as opposed to
No
150.
shit. No shit, bud.
Okay, and now the Sheila.
Will it be a +2 or no?
It will still be a +2. It'll be same whoring level.
Okay. Oh, come on. Load it already. I rolled a 7, damn it.
Yep, and see how well she liked it. Yeah, she only gives you $100 as well. She really did not enjoy that at all.
Oh, that's great. Oh, well.
Actually,
Well,
no. For the guy, roll me one more d20. Okay, he leaves, but as he leaves, he kind of punches you in the throat as he leaves.
yeah.
Because he really was not happy. He rolled a 1 on his satisfaction.
Yeah, okay.
The fact that he didn't bring out a knife actually shows great restraint. So basically, you got a pay cut and a punch to the throat.
Ouch. Oh, that's great.
Okay, so I think that means you made what was it, $200, I think,
Yep.
in total. And that would be the end of your day. Depending on where you want to retire back to, whether it's your rooms or your ship, that is entirely up to you.
I'll retire back to my room, I guess. No, the ship, because, well, is Captain Leon on the ship or the station right now?
Captain Leon, I'm just trying to think. Where would she be? Fuck it. She's going to be down. Give me 2 seconds to get stuff set up.
Mm-hmm.
She will be at the cantina.
Okay. That's Tekla. Or Teklia.
Yeah. And she'll be drinking with Teklia.
Okay.
Well, they're both friends.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just go to, like, at the end of the day, I'll just retire in my home here.
Okay.
I'd like to get on the radio.
Okay. You want to try and get hold of the 1-to-1 point radio.
Yes.
All right. You'll have to go and basically request to use it.
That's fine. I'll request to use it, but I'll say that it's urgent.
No problem. You'll probably have to go to Flora Fauna for that.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, she's sitting behind this desk.
I am on my house.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
Fuck it.
Okay. Let's see. I'm here. Yep.
Okay, you return to the science area, where you see Miss Fauna currently typing on a computer.
Excuse me.
So, Tekla, what's up?
I'd like to request usage of the radio beacon. It's urgent. I have.
Well, that is currently being studied at the moment, but I guess I could probably swing you 5 minutes with it. What appears to be so urgent?
We found something, and no one else seems to notice it.
Roll me a d20.
12.
Okay, let's do a GM roll. Yep, you're fine. You can say that. She's like, weird request, but all right. Well, I'll see if I can swing it for you. She says, just head out to the doctor's room and see if you can use that. Of course, everything
Where's
you say will be recorded.
Yes. All right. Where's the doctor's room? Is it just this way?
Yep, just to the west.
All right. Okay. Where is it?
Just over here.
Okay. All right.
She says, hiya.
Hi.
What brings you here?
I'd like to use the radio beacon.
She's like, oh yeah, the point-to-point beacon. Very interesting. Yep, just don't break it. You got 5 minutes, and then I've got to get back to researching it.
Don't worry, breaking it will be the least of of the concerns.
Just saying, if you break it, you'll be in prison for life.
Ma'am, don't worry. It will be fine.
Yeah, for your sake, I hope so. Okay.
Okay.
You dial it up. Lights
Do I
are
get the
blinking.
commander?
Lights are blinking.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
This is Snip. Who is this?
This is Techlia. There's something.
Oh yeah, the weird cyborg. Yeah, what do you want?
Something's wrong.
How so?
I woke up in blood, and I don't know where it came from.
Roll as a d20.
Oh boy. Oof.
Yeah, suddenly you hear like a thing back, it's like, yeah, that's just a natural part of becoming a woman. Don't bother me with this kind of stuff. And he hangs up.
No. I dial again.
Alright. Hello?
No, you don't get it. It wasn't. It was in shapes.
The one means you can't explain what it is.
Okay.
As well.
Okay, fine.
So you just kind of like, there was blood,
fine,
and when I woke up there was blood.
Allow it. I'll try a different angle. There was a power surge in our ship. What the fuck was that?
Probably your primitive tech, mate.
No. What was the thing that we found?
He whispers and he's like, if you listened to me and dumped it into a sun, you wouldn't be having these problems. But don't bring them to me. And he hangs up.
Fucking Christ. Shit. Well. Okay. So, I'm guessing that means that he knows what the blood is about. And probably the power surge. This isn't good.
Was I just asked a question?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Okay. You guys just went really quiet.
Yeah, I think Kamiko's thinking.
Okay.
Wabbits, how long do I have before time's up?
That was your second part of the day, so you got one more part of the day.
No, I mean time up in the call. How long were those few minutes?
It was probably about the equivalent of about a minute.
I'm going to try one more time.
Alrighty. Okay, lights are blinking.
I need to know what is happening. No one knows no one seems to acknowledge what's going on. I don't know what to do. I tried your first suggestion and failed. What is happening?
He just says, what was it? He whispers quietly, he's like, according to the legends, you've done fucked up. But don't bring it towards me.
I'm not going to. I just want to know what it does. And
He's
you'll
like,
never
I don't
hear
know.
from me again.
It's bad.
All right. Okay. In that case, I'd recommend being very careful. I don't know if anything else is going to go wrong, but knowing my luck, it probably will.
Well, as far as you know, you like the thing.
No. I'm very concerned about the fact that everyone seems to just ignore it.
I bring the Doctor Who argument to you that happened back in earlier seasons of the Doctor Who renewal before, it went shit. Was what happens when you see a box in the middle of the street? You walk right by it.
Okay. Rabbits, I'm going to very carefully warn him.
Dude, please speak faster.
Okay, whatever's
Getting a
going
word
on.
a minute is.
Sorry, whatever's going on, it is not normal. And frankly, I don't like how everyone else seems to just be ignoring the fact that there is very obviously something abnormal here. So.
Well, to everybody else, it's just a rock.
Yeah, well, the amount of footsteps around the pedestal begs to differ. The fact that no one seems to be able to see the thing, really odd. So, I'm just going to say I don't know what's happening, but you need to be damn sure to be very careful when any kind of contact teams come.
What, are you telling him this?
Yes.
He's like, fair enough. He's kind of confused about why you're warning him about contact teams.
Look, Snips.
Roll me a D20 plus communications.
All right, actually, I have a +1. That's a 12.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but you've probably hurt interplanetary communication, like not communications, trust.
Yeah. Oh.
This is like the equivalency going to like the Native Americans just before they make contact with the white people and going, okay, what you want to do is turn down their blanket straight off the bat. All right, and don't share food with them on Thanksgiving. That could lead to problems.
I'm saying that I am complete. I have no idea what's going on, but it is very obviously not normal. And frankly, I don't know how many people are affected by this, but I don't trust it.
He says, that's why you should have thrown it away. I warned you.
That's why we tried.
He said, I fucking warned you. Don't come crawling back to me when I told you to get rid of it. It's your problem now. It's not mine. As long as it stays far away from me. However, if I see you again, I will shoot you in the face. And then he hangs up.
Whew. Okay, well. In that case, I'm just going to look at the doctor, thank her, and just head off, because I am very worried.
Fair enough.
Okay, this could either be very good or very bad, but frankly, at the moment, I don't like that it's seeming to be pretty bad.
Alright, well, that's the second part of your day gone.
Oh boy. I'm gonna look at it again.
Alrighty. Come on, roll 20, please. Just take your dick out of my ass for 5 fucking minutes. Seriously, roll 20 has just been an absolute prick.
Lavitz, is there a way for me to record what's happening here?
Maybe, maybe not, but every recording that was in your suit, that is basically whatever you've done with it up until the point that you got, gassed. That was all recorded, and none of it showed up.
To them?
On your recordings.
Oh. Honestly, I'm not sure if that's an effect of them not being able to see it, or something similar. But I can see it, so I'd like to see if I can't pull up recordings of them and see if I can see anything of it.
Alrighty. Roll me a d20 to scan through your recordings.
All right. 4.
Yep. It seems to me that whatever you remember interacting with it, it's not in the recordings. Like when you remember praying to it or setting it up, the recording basically shows you making a cup of tea or polishing the trophies or cleaning the bathroom.
I know that's doctored. I would never clean a bathroom.
Or dirtying a bathroom, whichever.
Okay. Okay, then what I'm gonna do? Hobbits.
Yeah.
How good is the blood on the floor and the walls?
It is dry. Blood dries pretty quickly, mate.
Okay then. I'm gonna need some medical supplies. I'm going to try and draw blood.
Alrighty. Well, actually, it's the next day. Sorry for you. Like, so Sid's got day stuff to do as well because you went to bed after you tried to connect with the marker.
Okay.
What's going on now?
He made contact with the dude that warned him about the marker, screaming about blood, and got told to fuck off. And now Kamiko's trying to look at the recordings of when he interacted with the marker, but they're all showing different things. Like, he remembers making the altar, but the recording shows him making a cup of tea.
Huh.
You know, when he was praying to it, it shows him cleaning or dirtying the bathroom, whichever is more his style. Oops.
Okay. I actually shouldn't be here either. I went to my room.
Oh, don't delete yourself off, otherwise I can't get you back.
Come on. Come on. Undo. Undo.
There we go. I did
There
it.
we go.
If you want, I can just put... because I'm going to assume that you're going to come back to the ship to do ship things. And I've just moved the others to the token layer while they're still in the pods.
Okay. Well, are Leon and Paula still in the cantina or no?
Actually, Leon's actually sent you a message and she wants to meet you on the ship.
Oh. Okay.
And, oh, fucking hell, I've messed this up again. Son of a bitch. Curse you, map layer. Yep, that's the right spot. There we go. So yeah, she'll come and visit you in the morning while Kamiko's looking over the recordings.
Okay.
Okay. So yep, she
Does
shows
anyone
up.
notice all the blood?
It's all in your room. So unless they go into your room, they're not going to see it.
Well, I presume I've been leaving the door open.
No, the door's automatically shut.
They're kind of like the automatic doors in a lot of sci-fi things.
Yep. You wave your hand near it, and it's like boo-doo, and opens up.
It's kind of eerie how you can do that so well.
Well, at one point, I was actually selected to be in an abridged series.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Quite a while ago, there was a guy called Abridged Penguin, and he used to do a lot of abridged series. And he was going to do a Batman one, and I got 2 roles in it. I was going to be the Clockwork King and the Sewer King.
Oh. Huh. That's cool.
And possibly Clayface. With the
So-
possibility of being Man-Bat's mutated form.
Yeah.
They were possible ones, but I was confirmed to be Sewer King and Clockwork King, which was basically me doing the same voice, but one with a blocked nose,
Huh.
and affecting a partial British accent.
Huh.
But I used to always do sound effects all the time because it's fun. Either way, she comes in and she says, "G'day, Sydney. Where's Kamiko?" Oh, sorry. Where's obviously I use your character names.
Tekla.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like,
I'm not too sure. I actually slept in my house last night.
she's like, "Oh yeah, I heard the station owner gave you a reward. Pretty
Well, I went
good
back to
reward,
my
that's for
ship.
damn sure. Getting a residence here on a space station, like acknowledged residence, is actually pretty damn difficult."
Well, I mean, it wasn't easy saving you,
She's like, "Yeah, I know that."
Sid, you
but
could say,
I'm pretty glad we did save you.
She's like, "Well, so am I. I was probably pretty close to dying before you guys got there. But dying's better than what would have been the alternative, so I came here to actually thank yous too."
Oh, well, I'm glad you came over. I just really did what I could. Nothing really special, but
It's like, "Well, I've come to
well,
actually
I
give
mean,
you
I
two a
couldn't.
gift."
Oh,
She's like, "Yes, I noticed that you favor sniper rifles."
well, I do favor the snipers, yeah.
Yep. She reaches into her back pocket and she hands you a bullet.
What's this?
She's like, "This is an adamantite tungsten round. It's got a depleted cell within it. Basically, whatever it hits vaporizes it. So be very careful with it and pick your target right. But whatever you hit with this is going to do... Basically, it's like setting off a mini nuke right in their face. But without the fallout, obviously."
That's terrifying, but that sounds so cool.
He's like, "Yes, it is. But I noticed that you use penetrator rounds. This thing, whatever it hits, it explodes. So it won't pierce through something. It will just nuke whatever it hits first off."
It's fine. It's better that than it piercing through and hitting the ship, right?
Exactly right. But say if you fired it at this ship, it will vent the entire ship. It will be that big of an explosion.
So be very careful. Yes.
Yes, be very careful. Might I suggest that you be sober when you fire it? And she hands it to you very daintily.
Well, if you say so, I'll do my best.
Yep. And it is a modified standard rifle round.
Sid,
Yeah,
check
what's
your
up?
DMs, please. Check your DMs, please.
Yeah, I'm not gonna guess that. You have a new house now, so.
Yeah, but I wasn't in favor of getting it, though.
Yes. I'm sure we can find Tekla on the ship. She's somewhere.
Is this around the time... Am I asleep? Is this the time when I'm sleeping off all the blind
No, this
boss?
is the time when you're sitting at the computers, probably either here or over here, going through your data.
Okay.
Does anybody know where I put the notes for the sniper rifles? Because I cannot remember where I put that. Because remember, I wrote up lore on the guns and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having trouble finding that. It's almost as if it's just disappeared. We got the repair invoice, things on the ship, which that really needs to be updated, but that's not my job. That is your guys' job. Must know this. Fully integrated suit, hyperspace, fabricator, naquita, quantum tunneling. Nope. Wouldn't be on leveling and scaling. Nope.
One more comment I'd say before she goes searching is also, in full conscience, I don't think I could, in good conscience, let a cute being like you just die.
So, oh, well, thank you very much. She's like, actually, one of the reasons why I came across here wasn't just to give you guys presents in thanks. I was wondering if you're, since the other Captain Picard is currently indisposed for an undetermined amount of time, I was wondering if you'd like me to become part of the crew for a short time.
I think we'd love you as our stand-in captain.
Yep. Obviously, I won't step on anybody's toes. You know, we'll in a sense take a vote if there's anything that you know everybody people disagree on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not going to step on your toes too much, but having someone on captain rank always helps the ship in basically everything from docking to combat.
I agree.
Oh, you guys are about to find me. Oh, that's going to be great.
Okay. After chatting, she's like, "Oh well, let's go find Kamiko. I mean, Teklia."
Why do I have control over Leon?
I think you guys do. Yes.
Okay.
I think I've made her movable because I remember you guys were dragging her around in the last battle.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I've made her movable for you. And allies on ship, I'll just move it to there. Bloody bastard, I keep losing my eyelashes and they keep going in my eye. Alrighty. So yeah, do you guys want to go find Kamiko? Shall I talk into the
Sure.
void? Kamiko, you're muted.
No. I'm gonna suggest we check Tekla's room first. See if she's there.
Yeah, or you can just bring it up on your info screen. Fair enough. Roughly how long do you think you'll have to be muted for?
Pretty much indefinitely, I guess.
Well, if need be, we can always shut this off and to wait till next time after we do a little bit, if you want. Because we have been going for nearly 3 hours.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you can basically bring up Tekla's location on the ship when you're on the ship as well. Because your suits are kind of linked, like you get like a status up, like on their physical status and stuff like that. So if they get injured or something, you'll instantly know. Provided you're on the ship at the time. And then when you're in in your mech suits, it actually has like a readout of the other person's mech and their life signs, stuff like that. It's up to you. Because at the moment, Kamiko, you're sitting in a chair just basically looking over your recordings. Actually, I should check out the stuff that I had for what was being like written up by the captain. Yeah, actually, I'll bring that into the Discord as well. Ah, wrong one. You're frantic.
Why are you frantic?
Yeah, you wouldn't be frantic, mate. Actually, give me a D20 roll. No, you're extremely calm. You're just kind of like, huh, that's weird. So you're slightly confused, but you're more baffled as opposed to being like freaking out. You're just like, oh, I don't remember that happening. Since when do I clean toilets? But in the back of your mind, you do sense an uneasiness. Alrighty. Sorry, Sid, you can walk over to Kamiko if you want.
Okay.
Leon comes up and taps you on the shoulder, Kamiko. She's like, Tekla, good to see you. She's like, oh, what's wrong then? What's wrong? Like, well, maybe you're just really stressed out. Alrighty. Alright, we'll go check out your room. Let's all go. Show me through that. Okay, the door buzzes open. Okay, Sid, roll me a d20.
Plus anything?
No pluses, no minuses. Okay, and GM rolls. Okay then. Yep. And let's have a look how she rolls. Okay. Yeah, she walks over and she looks at the table and she's like, yeah, some sick fucks put all heads and arms in your bloody place. Fucking disgusting. I'm gonna talk to the friggin' commanders of the station to see if who snuck in here. And she starts to float off.
Wait. Before she floats off, I just grab her shoulder gently and explain to her, I'm sorry, Captain, but that's not some random person. That is Tekla's personality, unfortunately.
She's like, okay, fair enough.
Yes, I apologize for the gruesome thing, but...
And she says, what's with the black markers on the wall?
Markers?
Yeah, you and her see similar writing to what the captain was doing on the walls, but it just seems to be like a small foot-by-foot square where Kimiko is written on the wall with basically a sharp ink. Kimiko, you see it in blood, but you're not really that... actually, roll us a d20. Yeah, most of it is just black markings on the wall. You don't see it as blood anymore. It's just kind of like brown smudges, which blood dries brown.
Mm-hmm.
But they see it almost as ink. You kind of see it more as dry blood. But you're kind of explaining it kind of like, you guys have seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of like explaining it in the ways, like, a bit like, Tim the Enchanter, when he's explaining the rabbit. And it's like, look at you can see look at the blood! Yeah, Kimiko, most of the stuff that you saw that was written there is no longer there. Only a small, like, foot square section that looks like it's written in... to you it looks like blood, but to the others it looks like texture. Roll us a d20. Okay. And I'll see if the others can see it. Sid, roll us a d20. Yep, all you see is basically a pen mark on you.
Hmm.
Which captain? Yep, she sees the same. She rolled an 11. But sadly, she cannot smell, so she can't smell blood either. In fact, she sees things much different to everybody else. Okay. Anything else you guys want to chat with Leon about?
Would it be Crass Tasker? What her relationship with Captain Tekla is?
She says, "Oh, we've been good friends for many years. In fact, we served on the same ship for close to 10 years before each of us brought our own ships. And our ships have always kind
Oh,
of ran
wow.
close together for quite a long time. You know, one would pick up a gig and try and get the other person on the gig because, you know, it's good to fight next to somebody that you know and trust."
I fully agree. Tekla can be a bit sporadic at times, but I trust her at least.
Yeah, she seems to be a bit jumpy, and the skulls and the arms I'm not exactly thrilled about. It seems kind of barbaric to me, but each species
Eh,
to their own. Humans are quite abnormal. Roll me a communications, Kimiko. Okay. Sid, roll us d20 -2, but plus communications.
okay. Oh, no. Wrong roll. Sorry.
Yep. I'll let you re-roll that.
So, +1 -2, 8.
Yep. Okay, Kamiko's starting to bark what he's written in here. But he seems to be talking and then kind of murmuring, then talking a bit and then murmuring. So you're only getting fragmented words of what he's really saying. Or what she's really saying.
Mhm.
And she's like, told me to fucked up, but freaking recordings aren't right. Kind of, that's kind of like how it's coming out. Kind of like she's just gibbering to herself, but not making a lot of sense. But kind of like she's frustrated trying to explain something that she just doesn't want to talk about.
uh,
But eventually, Captain Leon comes up and she's like, "Wait, did you call the bloody the others? Did you that settlement? Did you?" She's like, she's trying to understand. She's like, "You called someone and then bullet to your head. What the hell are you talking about? Did you call those people?" And Sid, yeah, bloody to you, she's just kind of like she's kind of acting like when she's like talking to her skulls. You're just
Okay.
like, oh, yep, well that's bloody that's Tekla, always the quirky sort. This is why I hate the typing.
Mm-hmm.
But at least it only happens every now and again with Kamiko. It's not like with Sushimaru.
Yeah.
That would stop the game for like 10 minutes at a time each bloody round. God, she was a pain in the ass. Like I said to you in the PMs the other day, you want to protect this thing. You're not going to be screaming, "It's a bad thing." You're going to do things actively trying to protect it, not trying to get people to friggin' suspect it being dangerous. But after your comment, I'm having a bit of a bad day. She's like, "Oh, well, why don't you go lay down, have a sleep? The bags under your eyes make you look like you're really tired or anemic. Maybe you should get something like a liver sandwich or something and go and have a nap." It's like, "Oh well, then definitely have a liver sandwich, maybe two. Get that iron back in your system." In fact, I've got a liver contact on the station. I can always I could probably call in a favour to get you some, like actual proper liver. To Gus, well, I've actually brought you a little gift. Oh no, nothing like that. I give more practical or more specialized gifts to the people I owe my life to. She reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a small key ring. And actually, it's more like almost like a necklace or a bracelet. And here's a picture of it. She said, "Oh no, not at all. I saw one of these in the temple section, and I noticed that you had a statue of it. So I assumed, huh, you must be in some way connected to that group. So I thought, what the hell? I'd get you a special necklace." Yeah, well, come on, mate. The amount of times that you've seen the RCL map. If you look up on the top left, she found it in the iconography section, or the iconography market. Which basically, in there you can find basically any type of religious symbol, and have it pretty much 3D printed or made right then and there. Pretty much from any recognized or known religion. As long as it's got probably more than 1,000 followers. Alright, it's spreading! It's spreading! Great! I can't figure out what it is, and it's fucking spreading! That's okay for my item. What do you mean, Sid?
The stuffy.
Yep, I put the token on in your house. Um,
Oh, cool. Awesome.
I'll move you to there so you can have a look.
Awesome.
I can increase the size or lower it to whatever you want.
Oh no, that's perfect size. But it'd be better if it's on the bed, because that's the bed, right?
Yep. I think I can actually. No, I can't. Oh, yep, there I can. Controlled by Sid. There you go. You should be able to control it and move it around. I can make it. You can, and I think I'm not sure if you can make it bigger or smaller, but that's up to you.
No, I can just change its angle, which works.
Yeah, I can make it. Basically, what I'll do, just tell me when, and I'll just keep.
There you go.
There you go. Which I think that. Oh, damn it. There we go.
Yep.
Alrighty. And lay it back. There we go. Okay.
That's adorable.
The question is, do you have enough blood to draw? Like I said, you've already lost 2 pints. Actually, 2 litres, I should say. Yeah, maybe a couple thimbles worth. depending on what you want to use it for. Okay. Roll me a d20. -2. Yeah, -2. Yep, you do it. You feel a bit woozy as you do it because you know that basically most of your veins are half collapsed. You just haven't got that much blood flow going through you to be really taking any more blood. But we'll have to end this soon because I'm starting to reach my limit for my being upright. Alrighty. So you're going to go to the living room and put the blood on the marker. Alright, roll us a d20. Okay. You suddenly feel less paranoid around it. But you do feel kind of sleepy, but you feel like you understand something, but you can't put your finger on it. But you are very tired now. In fact, if you don't eat something and go to sleep soon, you know that basically your body's going to give out and you're probably going to need medical attention. Alrighty.
How much longer are we going to be going?
We're pretty much ending it now. Kamiko is going to bed. I'm not sure where your character's going to sleep, and the new captain, she's going to basically go into the new captain's room and kind of just move his stuff around into like the cupboards and then kind of put a few of her own personal stuff around.
Okay. I was going to offer her to my place for maybe a small drink or something.
Yeah, she'll be happy to come
and
along.
Then with that, probably just go to bed after that with a small drink and see how the night goes. That's about it.
Yep, no problem. Alrighty. Damn it. There we go. She's like, oh, really nice place.
Thanks. I only have the one item I've added so far, but I don't know. I like it. It's cute and soft.
She's like, oh, yeah, it's very nice.
I'll pour us 2 drinks and then just kind of chat with her. And I'll leave it there. Maybe pick up the next session.
Yep, no problem. What I'll do is I'll just have you roll 2 d20s plus communications.
Okay.
And then there'll be 1 more d20 -2.
A 12 and a 13.
Yep. And d20 -2. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, you will react however you want to react regarding your fun chart fetish. But generally you will just you engaged in general casual conversation, and it went really well. You guys kind of got to know each other. Like, you learn a little bit about her history, because she's extremely old, but she doesn't really age. Well, not in the human sense.
Yeah.
And being in a actual proper suit and whatnot, that actually keeps her actually a lot younger. Because basically, as they get older, they dissipate and become less and less tangible.
Uh-huh.
And basically, the suits actually keep them more tangible than normal. So that actually keeps them alive for a lot longer.
Okay.
But yeah, she's close. She's around 500 years old.
I don't think that's gonna matter too much with the certain thing.
Yeah. My elbow just clicked wrong.
So pretty much it'd be just get to know her, and at the end of it, maybe push for something, and that's about it.
Yep. Well, basically, I think to what degree did you want to kind of push it? Like peck on the cheek, good night kind of thing, or
proper kiss.
Yeah, or up front honk on the tits. It's completely up to you.
Okay, not that far.
You rolled a 20 on how you manage your fetish, so that is complete. It's up to you exactly how you want to portray it.
The biggest thing would be I try to give her like an actual kiss.
Alrighty, let's just see how she reacts to it. Yep, she gives you a kiss on the lips, or on the beak, I should say. And as she does, you kind of get like her smoky form kind of spins around you a little bit from her head, like her head kind of almost engulfs yours for a few seconds. It feels quite nice.
Cute.
And she says, "I'll see you on the ship tomorrow." And she lovingly skips down the walkway and out of your sight.
And I'm gonna go to bed a happy bird.
Very good. And yep, I'll leave it. Just put it there.
Alright. And I think that's it for tonight, yeah?
Yep. Kamiko, you'll get the what happens when you wake up, or if anything happens when you wake up, at the beginning of next session. Though I might give you some things during the next, like in the interim. But if you bother me too much for it, I'm gonna I'm gonna punish you.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right. Nice, Sid. You have a good one. All right.
You too. See you tomorrow, I guess.
Yep. I'll see you for the game, and that.
It's set to the proper time tomorrow.